So once you log into your Nearpod account, you can create, you can view, you can start a live lesson, but for this purpose, I'm going to create a lesson so that you can see what to do. When you're in the Nearpod app, it won't let you create a lesson. It'll take you to the web browser, and that's totally fine. It actually makes it a whole lot easier. Once you get in here, you can click Add Slide, and you are already in the process of creating your first lesson. So when you add the slide, you can hit Add Content, Add Web Content, Add Activity. You're going to want to start with the Add Content because that's where you can put slides in that you've already created, or you can create slides of your own. So for today, I'm going to hit and create my own slide. So I'm going to hit this first little icon in the bottom left-hand corner. However, if you would want to create your slideshow in Google Drive or on PowerPoint, you could just hit the slideshow icon that you can see there in the middle, and then that'll directly upload to your account. And I'd actually recommend doing that because it provides more graphics. It's a little bit prettier. The display and decorative side of Nearpod doesn't allow you to do a whole lot inside the slide, so that's totally up to you, but that would be my recommendation. But if you hit slide, it'll take you into creating your first slide. So in here you can click up here, add a title, just simply by typing. You can change the theme in the right corner over here. This will apply to every slide that you have. You can upload files from your photo library, from Google, any of those things, or you can add text, images, GIFs, anything you'd like to just enhance the overall interactive aspect or learning aspect of your PowerPoint. So then you're going to hit Save and Exit. We'll save it to the entire slideshow. And then once you go from there, you can just continue to add slides. You can add videos, which is really neat. So if I hit Add Content again, I could hit a video here. If I hit this video with the little triangle, it'll take me to a YouTube. You can just search a video, or if you enter a URL, it'll upload it that way for you too, which is really nice. With the upgraded versions of Nearpod, you have the potential to add 3D things, simulations, videos that are on through BBC, virtual field trips, which is really neat and can enhance lessons. They have your audio, so if you want to do a flipped lesson, you create your lesson, record yourself. There's PDFs, and also Twitter, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. Since our district has a big push for students to create their global footprint after our recent in-service, this is another great way to do that. So what I'm going to do is just add another slide for the purpose of showing you how this all works. And again, you just continue by adding a title and any information that you'd want to add for your flipped lesson, for your live lesson, for your centers lesson. And then you can add audio, you can do backgrounds, you can add different layouts. There's just one element on here. You can add audio, so you would hit that and it would just record your voice onto it. And then you're able to also preview what your students would see once this is created. So if I save and exit, you would go from there. And then if I add another slide, for this one I'm going to add an activity. This is one of my favorite parts of Nearpod, where you're actually able to assess students in real time and then get immediate feedback that will populate to your report section on Nearpod. So if I add an activity, I could add a quiz, an open-ended question. Drawlet is something that's super popular with students because they actually get to draw their answers out, and it also records them so that you are able to see and listen to their feedback. So if I say, describe how you would add the numbers 123 plus 267 using pictures and words. I add that. I can add a reference up here. I can add pictures, videos, anything you want to just enhance the overall image outlook of your presentation. And then once you're finished, We'll upload a picture. Save it to there so that they can see. You can change the way it looks. Save. And then it's on that for you. You can continue to do that, go from there, and then once you're finished, you just hit save and exit. You can title your lesson however you want it. To add description, you can add any sort of grade, the subjects, so that it populates easier for you when you go to find it later. If we open it then in our library, when you want to go view it, it's right there, pops up. So I have my adding lesson that we just created. If I click on that, it gives you just a quick preview of where you want to go from there. So then if I decide that I want to present this lesson to my students, all I have to do is click live lesson. Or if the district decides to, or you decide to as a teacher, upgrade your account information, then you might have the potential to create a student pace where they can do this on their own rather than you putting it up as a class. So the students would simply just use this code in their own personal devices, and then the presentation would just populate onto their devices. And it is as simple as that. And all of your lessons are going to be right here in the library section, so you can create new ones from here. You can access your old ones.